Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're here for another edition of Chalk Talk with your host, me, Josh Brown. I have known other, I tell y'all guys this all the time, Coach Vernon, Craig Hunter, the dual threat, the track and football coach. Coach, thanks for being on here with us today. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Hey, Coach, we at Home Team Sport, we love covering you guys. This is going to be our second game covering you. We covered you your first week. Last week you went, over into Virginia where we couldn't get a hold of you guys, but you're back. You're facing Spring Valley, a familiar foe. You played Spring Valley last year, upset them in the playoffs in the second round. So how does it feel going up against a team that you know a lot about, but still going into a new year, you're worried about things that you haven't seen?
Uh, they're kind of a familiar foe. It's the first time we've seen them last year. We've known about them from the teams that they played up in the Eastern Panhandle before in the playoffs where they played. But, going to this year, you're kind of leery of what is going to happen, what they're going to look like, what players are they going to have. And then you see them on film, and then they're not running the offenses you thought they were going to run. They're a perennial run team. They would get downhill on you, squeeze everybody in the box, and now they're spreading everybody out. Still running the ball, but they're spreading you out running the ball. So it's a little different look. So, I mean, the still thing, we still got to stop the run, put it behind the sticks, and make it more favorable for us.
Well, I've seen like Spring Mills as over the years been able to evolve. I know back in 2021, Martinsburg played them, and they were able to get into the spread and move the ball and have a little bit more speed than you would think for the traditional Spring Valley team. Going into this game, are you concerned about their ability and their speed that they have, or do you think that you guys can bottle them in with your defense and the speed that you have on defense?
I mean, they have more speed than you think they would have on film. So, I think we can bottle them in. I don't want to project too much, but I think we can bottle them in with the speed we have and hopefully keep them contained. They have a guy that they really want to get the ball to. Nice little kid who runs track too. His name's Amber Crombie. He's a good little athlete. They want to try to get him the ball in his hands, so we got to know where he is on the field at all times. And then if he's in the backfield, contain the running game with him in the backfield. They're going to try to run him on jet sweeps, get the ball deep to him. So just got to know where he is at all times.
Hey guys, listen. Hey, listen. We're interviewing Coach Hunter, but he had to throw the track in there. He knows the track, guys. Hey, I keep saying he's a dual threat coach. Because you brought up a guy on their team that you want to get the ball in his hands. Let's talk a little bit about your offense. I know you're coming off of a game when you lost in triple overtime. You have an X factor, a Power 5 recruit in Keyshawn Robinson. What ways are you guys looking to get the ball in his hands more to, I guess, use his speed as your advantage, while you're going against these other opponents?
I guess any means necessary. We want to try to get the ball to him and get him touches throughout the game. And if not get him touches, at least use him as a decoy to get people's eyes on him, run him in motion, use him as a decoy, getting him out there, setting him doing different things with him. Last week we put him at quarterback a little bit. Maybe this year we put him at quarterback, but instead of him running the ball all the time, he'll hand the ball off a little bit, do some little fakes. He can throw the ball. Not saying he will throw the ball, but he can throw the ball. So just doing a little bit different things with him, so people take eyes on him and maybe get other people, so we get other people involved in the game flow too.
Hey, Coach, if you say the guy can throw the ball and he has a speed that he has, I mean, why will we not throw a couple outs, a couple hitches, a couple slants? I know over the years Jefferson High has had athletes, that you guys could use at quarterback. Well, this could be something new, He's a special talent that has a lot of speed. So maybe, us, I guess, would you say, audience can look out for seeing Keyshawn throw the ball a little bit there. So let's talk about a little your defense. What is going to be a big factor for you guys of bottling up this offense of Spring Valley that's coming to give you guys trouble Friday? What can you guys do on the defensive side of the ball to bottle them up?
I think gap integrity. I mean, just keep our gap integrity. Don't get outflanked. Quarterback's a little dual threat guy, so coming off the end, make sure you read the quarterback. Don't just chase the running back down because he will keep it. Just things of that nature. Stay in gap integrity. Stay in our assignment. Stay in assignment based, and not trying to play hero ball out there.
Coach, coming off of a hard-fought loss last week, I know you guys went in triple overtime. I think now we can say you're pretty much a playoff contender every year, and you're starting off at 1-1, and we're all looking for the 5-win, 6-win, 7-win seasons to know that we're sure that you guys are getting in the playoffs. What is your message to the guys going into this week, coming off such a hard-fought loss?
I would say mainly is the finish the fight. I mean, we've been in 2 games right now. We've been in the lead, and we let teams come back and get in the game. So my thing is now, when we get into the second half, we got the lead to finish the fight. We got to continue that killer instinct that we had to begin the game and finish the game that way. Just keep doing that, making sure guys, once again, if they start to get tired, that they make sure they get the blow when they need it, so they're not out there draining themselves. And when it's real hot like it is right now, so they can't really give us at least 100% effort on the plays that they're in.
As an ex-coach, I always used to say to my players, we want to get better every day, more days than not. So how do you feel this week your players have gotten better throughout the week versus not during the week? Do you think you've had a good week of preparation going into this week? Or do you think the guys are kind of like holding on to that, hey, we got that stigma of that loss, or you turn the page into next week, into this week going against Spring Valley?
I feel like we turned the page. You know, we're battling a little heat wave down here, so they're working. We're working through that. You know, Tuesday we really couldn't get out. Yesterday we had to move practice back. Today we're battling a little storm coming through right now. I think we're gonna be able to get out around 3:30, 3:40. And then tomorrow we got an extra day tomorrow since we play on Saturday, so we still got 2 more days of prep to get ready to make sure these guys are ready to go. Seems like the Tuesday walkthrough, because we had to be inside, and yesterday with the heat, I think they seemed like they were really engaged in what we were doing and focused on what we were doing. So we'll see how they go today, and then tomorrow. I think they're ready.
How do you feel the extra day of preparation helps you, being that you're playing a Saturday game, which in West Virginia, it seems to be a thing that's only in the playoffs? Like, how can you use that to your advantage to get used to having a Saturday game with something that you may face in a couple of weeks down the line?
Well, we use it this week as a preparation day, another day to give the kids an extra day rest, or the kids were banged up. They had an extra day's rest, and we still have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which would be a normal days we work during the week anyway to get work in. So we use that extra day to get the kids a little banged up, to get them an extra day's rest, get their bodies healed up, so we can actually get them the next day into the athlete trainer, and get them healed up, get them treatment and everything like that. So we kind of use it as a day of them getting rest, another day for us as coaches to prep for the game plan itself. So I think we use it hopefully in a smart way to get our kids healthy for the following game.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of an advantage, that you guys have, because normally you guys play on Friday nights and you don't get the Saturday games until the playoffs. So I think it's good for the guys to have. Coach, I want to say thank you for being on here. We wish you the best of luck. And I applaud you with your schedule to go out and play a Spring Valley, who's normally a perennial powerhouse in West Virginia, and being able to see them. So we look forward to covering you guys this Friday. We hope everybody comes out to see the Jefferson Cougars play against Spring Valley High School. And we wish you guys the best of luck, and continue to show out for the Eastern Panhandle, which I believe is the best town in the state of West Virginia. Continue doing what you guys are doing and just get better.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.